Hi guys, Nagaraj here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new for this channel, please do subscribe. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll learn about how to handle multiple window in Selenium WebDriver. So after watching complete video, we will learn like how to handle the browser pop-up or new tab, and what is the parent and child window, and how to handle what's the difference between the window handle and window handles, and how to handle the multiple windows, and how to switch between the windows, and how to close all the windows which are appeared. Okay, for example, let me open one website, that is Tools QA. This is the website. It's just for the demo purpose. So the thing is like, so once you launch to the application, this page will be considered as a parent window. Assume like it's a parent window. Okay, so by making use of the driver.find element, you can able to identify any elements in the parent window. Like you can click on this element, or you can click on this download link, or you can click on new tab link, this new button link, new window button, or new window message button. Okay, so in this case the driver have the control on this parent window, right? So but sometime what happens when you click on any one of the link, see this is opened in the new tab. Okay, but currently the browser has the control on the parent window, but suppose you want to fetch this data, so this sample page, but with the same, like once you are using the driver.find element, it is not able to identify this page, this text itself, because it is in the another window. It will be considered as a different window, right? Now in order to identify this text, or in order to do some operation on the new tab, so we need to switch from the parent window to the next window. So that we'll learn here, like how to switch from the parent window to the child window. So the tab which is appearing, that will be considered as a child window. So something like we may have the multiple windows, something like once you click on this link, it appeared in the new tab, but again there may be possibility like there is one more link will be provided in this new window. If you click on that, again one more tab will be appear, that will be considered as a child windows, multiple windows. So how to handle these windows? And some other scenario, like if you click on any one of the link on the parent, sometime it will appear like the new window will appear. It is nothing but the browser pop-up. Okay, so again the same thing, like how to, if you try to identify this element, the driver unable to identify this text because it is another window. So in order to identify this text, we need to switch from the parent window to the respective child window, and it will work. Here the logic is like, once the driver launches the application, it will generate some ID. It is nothing but the alphanumerical ID it will generate for the parent window. And again, if you click on any one of the link, if any new tab appears, right, so it will create one more ID for this particular ID. So by switching to the respective ID, we can able to switch to the particular window, and you can do the operation. So how to do that we'll see now. Okay, so this is the overall concept actually. For now you understand, like once you launch the application which you are launching at the present, so that will be considered as a parent window. And the link, suppose if you click on any one of the link, it will appear with a different this different pop-up will appear, that is, it's a browser window. So this will be considered as a child window of this parent. Okay, now we'll see how to handle this one. Let me open the Eclipse. For time saving purpose, I have already written I have created a class to handle the window, and here I have defined some of the piece of code, like to define the Chrome browser. Here I have made some set property, and I have launching the WebDriver. Okay, I have defined the driver for the Chrome driver, and I am launching the particular website here. So where I showed now, right, that is demoqa.com and browser F1 Windows. Okay, this I have launching. So what this is nothing but, once we are launching this application, it will be now we are in the parent window. Okay, we will consider this a parent window. Now if I use the driver.get text, right, get title, let me open the get title. So this will display the title of the first parent page. Let me do the sysout of this parent title. So let me run this once and we'll show you. As we are in the parent window, so definitely it should display the parent window title. That is nothing but that is a tools QA. It should be display something like tools QA. See, now we are in the tools QA. So in the Chrome also it should be in the console window. This should display the parent title is tools QA. It is displayed. The understood is like now we are in the parent window. Next step is to click on the new tab. Let me click on the new tab now. Right click, inspect element. So we can see some of the button with the new tab. So let me use the new tab text only. Control F, /. This will be under button. So let me use button only. Okay, this is the XPath for the new tab. So this is identifying the new tab. Now what I'm doing, I'm clicking on the driver.find element on the new tab click. Okay, now I'm clicking on the new tab. So driver.find element by.xpath. So let me use the same XPath which I have just identified for the new tab. Click. Now we are clicked on the new tab. Now we'll see whether it is identifying the new tab or not. That we need to check once. Okay. Now I have clicked on the new tab. Now I need to identify this text actually whether it is coming or not. Get text. Let me use the get text. Let me identify this element first, then use the get text. In that case, whether it is identifying the text or not. Let me use this ID property. We'll go back to the Eclipse. So driver.find element by.id. So I'm using the ID here. Dot get text. Okay, my intention is to get the text. So it will return me the string value, string text. Let me more precise, child window text. Let me print out this value. This is out. Let me print out this. So actually, see, as per the flow is like I am clicking on this one. So driver.get. Now we are in the parent window. Now we are clicking on the button. Now I am identifying the new window. So it should identify now. So now we should identify, but it won't identify. Let me show you, because we are not switched to the child window. Let me run this and show you before switching to the child window. Now you can able to see there is an error like no such element identified here. Okay, so we got the something display like no such element exception because of it got the exception like no such element exception where it is not identifying because of the sample head. The ID it is not able to identify because we are in the child window. We are trying to identify the element of the child window. That's why it is not identifying. Now how to switch? Now we need to switch to the new tab because the driver in the control of the parent window still, right? That's why it is not identifying this element. After clicking on this one, right? So we need to switch to the window. So that is like driver dot find element. So driver dot switch to dot window. Okay, there is a this method we need to use. Now we need it expects some key value here. So we need to pass the ID of the which child window. Suppose assume like if there is a multiple window appeared in the same page, then which child window we need to switch. That we need to be identified. That as I said earlier, once the driver launches any browser, it will provide some. It will keep some ID for each window. Each window will have their own ID. The parent window will have ID, and once the child window appears, that will have separate ID. So how to get that ID of it now? So we have a method something like we'll see driver dot get window handle. See, there are two methods available here: get window handle and get window handles. If you want to get the parent window, parent or current window, the driver in control, that we can use the driver dot window get handle. So it will return me the string value. So you see, this is returning me the string value. Let me print out this string ID something. Okay, parent window ID something. Let me use this. So let me use this out. Let me print out this ID. Okay, this ID will be the alphanumerical value because this won't work, right? So just let me show you the parent window ID. Okay, it will give the ID of the current driver which is holding. Okay, driver in control of the parent window now, so it will show you the ID of the parent window. Let me print out that one. Let me go back to the Eclipse. Now it is clicked on that window, right? See, it is identify some of the ID. So it generated some ID. So this ID is nothing but the alphanumerical ID, which is identification of the parent window. Okay. So this, because now we need to go for the, now we have the multiple window, right? When we have the parent window and child window, we need to go for the get window handles. Now it won't work now. Okay, so now we need to switch to the child window, right? So let me delete this one. Now we should go for the child window. So driver dot get window handles, because I need multiple value and it returns the set of string. It returns me the set of string, right? So let me go and copy this set of string as it is returning set of string now. Okay, now let me use some object I have defined here, and we need to import the respective package. Now we need to have the java.util packages. Let me import it. Now, right, it has the parent window ID and the child window ID as well. So now we need to identify the child window. The set has the multiple IDs which is available right now. So now we need to iterate it. So how to iterate? Set dot iterate. So this will return me the iterator. So see, if you don't know the what it returns, so you just hover over it, it will show you the what it returns. It will return me the iterator. Let me create an object for it, and let me also import the respective java.util package. Now it has the value. Now we need to parse it one by one. So now let me save this value, it dot next. This means if I use the first next, so it will return me the string value. It's a alphanumerical value, so this will be the parent ID. This, we can consider this as a parent ID, and if I use next again, string child ID, so equal to ID dot next. Okay, this will have the child ID. The object dot next, if I use, right, it will returns the ID of the parent, and next time it will do that, it will give the parent ID. Now as we know, right now we know that only one child window appears, then only directly we can use ID dot next. Okay, so now this is the ID. Now we need to switch to the ID, right? Now we are in the parent ID, parent window. Now we need to switch to the child window, right? So that we need to driver dot switch dot window. Here we need to pass a child window. Now we can able to identify the text of it. Let me uncomment all this, and if I run now, it is launched to the parent window. Now it will click on the new tab, then it will fetch the data text from the child window. Okay, this is our requirement. This is a sample page. This text should be fetched from the, let me go back to this. See, it got fetched now. Now first we are in the parent window. Now it is child window. Now previously it was showing some error because of we didn't switch to the particular child window. Now it is switched to the child window and it is showing this value. Okay, we are successfully switched to the child window. Let me go back to the window. Now we have fetched this value again. Now I need to come back to this and I need to do some operation on the parent window. So now either we can use switch back to the parent window. So there are different way we can switch to the parent window. Either we can use this driver dot. Now we are switched to the child window, right? Now we are in the child window. Now we are in the child window. Suppose driver dot, now we need to go back to the parent window. Now again switch to dot window. We need to pass the parent window. This is a one-way copy. I can paste it over here. Now I switch back to the parent window. I can do the performance. Now we move to the parent window. Now the control in parent window. Switch the parent window. This is the first way to switch the parent window. We have another way also. At times driver dot switch to dot. There is a method called the default context. This also we can use to switch back to the parent window, irrespective of which child you are in. So if we use this default context, so it will switch back to the parent window and you can do the performance. These two both are same, either any one of these you can use to switch back to the parent window. Suppose if I use this driver.close here, right? We are in the child window here, correct? Now we are in the child window. If you use the driver.close, it will close only the child window. Okay, suppose here, if I use driver.close here, so this will close the, see now controlling this window, right? So it will close only the current window. It is not closing the parent window. Now suppose if you want to close all the window, then we need to use driver.quit. Okay, driver.quit, we can use this method. This will close all the window which already opened by the driver. Okay, so there are two ways we can close this. Close, the difference between close and quit means the close will close only the current window where the driver has the control, but driver.quit will close all the window which are recently opened by the driver. This is, we have written this code, right? This is just we know that only the one parent and one child is available, but in a real-time scenario we are not using directly in this way. We can use the for loop, like if the window is present, then you need to switch to that particular window. Okay, if you have multiple windows, we can use the while loop concept, so that where if the has next is available, then only we can go for the next window and do the performance. See, suppose assume like we have the multiple window. In the real-time scenario we use something like id.has next. So then we go for the child window and do some operations or something. We can use something like that in the real time. But the overall concept I was tried to explain here. So how it is switching to the one windows to the another window. Just to recall, in this video we learned like how to handle the browser pop-up and new tab, and also how to identify the parent and child window, and also we saw that what's the difference between the window handle and window handles, and how to handle the multiple windows, and how to switch between the windows, and how to close all the windows. That's all for this video, and thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit like button and please share with your friends, those who are looking for Java and Selenium concepts, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for further useful videos. Thank you.